Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Andrew. You're watching the Kelly's Country Life. So, if y'all watched the last video, we did a little bit of goofing off. We finally took us a day off, went out on the coast, just enjoyed ourselves on the boat. We needed a break. There's nothing more relaxing to us than being out on the water of any kind, especially out on the open coast. We just absolutely love it. Now, with that said, playtime's over. It's time to get to work. Today we're going to try to raise the last wall on that far side. Then we have a lot of leveling up to do. All the walls that we raised are still just tacked into place. We got to anchor them down, do all kinds of stuff. The bad problem is rain. They're calling for a lot more rain. Just check the 5-day forecast, 5 days straight of rain, and it's supposed to start here in just a couple of hours. There's quite a bit on the radar that way. So I don't have a clue how much we'll get done. This is something I've been fighting the last week or so, just rain popping up out of nowhere. If it stays light, we'll continue to work. I think I have an idea for how I can cover up tools quickly, but I just hate to really get caught in rain with a bunch of very expensive tools. But we're going to get it figured out. We're going to get to work. We've got a lot to do. We have got to get that last wall up for Miss Tiffany gets home, because she wants to see it up. We're going to get it up. All right, so this is my solution to when it starts raining. I'll just roll my tools wherever I need in here that it's not raining. I think this is gonna work out pretty good. That way I can stay working. If it starts blowing in sideways, I'll just go get a tarp. All right. I can't focus. There's a turkey that keeps gobbling right there. Ugh. Priorities, Andrew, priorities. Focus on this. All right, so I just went and grabbed me a full stack of lumber. We've got the plans out. We are down to one last wall right here. And this is gonna have our mudroom / utility room main entrance right here. So we're gonna have to find dead center of that door. Very easy, 4 foot 4 inches off the back side of this post right here. So it should be a relatively easy wall. Give y'all a quick look. So today's plan is to finish the last sidewall. That's going to be nice, make this thing look complete. And then all these walls are still just barely nailed into place. They're not even leveled or nothing, just to keep them from blowing over in some of the storms that we had. So we got to go back, anchor everything to the concrete, finish doing some strapping. We might get to that day, we might not. I may have a new tool on the way for that. But we'll get them bolted to the post, anchored to the concrete, and try to get everything leveled and shored up there, and hopefully have this one last wall in. Then we'll look at where we're gonna head forward from there and talk about some of that, because I am waiting on some stuff to show up for these big balloon walls down here. All right, as y'all can see, I've got quite a bit done because I've been rushing. Sorry I didn't record it. Figured y'all probably watched enough of it anyways, but I'm looking at some pretty bad weather coming, and the radar doesn't look good either. So I got my safety talk by my father. He brought me a back brace. I'm about to try to lift this wall by myself, so I'm gonna use it. Plus it makes me look nice and slim. Whew, now this is gonna be a fun lift. I don't have the wall where it needs to be because all this pipe's in the way. I actually couldn't finish nailing some of the studs, so I've got everything kind of rigged and holding it up. I've got the door brace because I went ahead and cut it. I know that all the people said don't do that, but it's just the way I know. But when I get the wall up, it's actually gonna be hanging over the ledge over there. Lord, I hope it doesn't drop on me. Because, actually I think I'm gonna go ahead and nail a couple pieces up there so it can't fall over on me. But I can't bring it back no further. There's pipes in the way. I just got too much junk in the way right here. All right, I don't want no more than that. That's about as much as I can lift. Real quick look, we have got our last, what I'm calling exterior wall up as far as traditional framing before we get into the balloon framing. So, looks good. Nice long stretch of walls now, but we got some nasty stuff coming. I got to get this saw cleaned up and out of here and move my tools to the middle, and we're going to try to continue working on getting all these walls leveled and secured and strapped in if the rain will let us. And right on cue, the rain just started. y'all remember, whenever I built this bathroom window wall, I had to do some funny stuff on the side so I could secure it to the post per plan. This is the time that I was trying to think ahead for. Now I can get my legs to go through jack stud, washer, socket, and all, and actually secure this outside stud to the post. Well, here we go. This was a good, productive day. So every single wall now is nailed in, or I should say leveled, then nailed in, then lag bolted in, tightened, anchored in to the concrete. We do have that seal down there, that foam sealer. So these walls are now officially ready to go, leveled, bolted in, not going anywhere. Looks good. Now what y'all seen me do here, I know I had a lot of it in fast forward because we've kind of been showing a lot of the same stuff. Since I went ahead and cut the bottom plate out for the doorways, I had to make sure I got my doors, you know, lined up and squared, both of these in the same exact amount. So I found a very straight 2x6 and just buttered it up from 6x6 to 6x6 and kind of knocked these in and out until I had the wall perfectly level. Then went ahead and drilled holes and bolted it in. So I feel pretty confident with that as well. I went back and double checked all headers, everything else, make sure I've got nails where I need them. So we should be good to go. It is knocking off time for the day, but I'm not moving on to strapping just yet because I think I have decided to purchase a very special tool to help me speed that process up. And we'll show that off next week whenever that comes in, because I got to thinking about all the strapping that I've got to do, literally thousands of nails and strapping. The palm nailer is nice, but it's not the perfect tool for strapping. And once I get up and start doing all the 2x8s up here for the attic rafters and then build the 2x4 walls, I've got to strap all that together. The balloon frame walls are literally going to have hundreds, if not 1,000 or more nails in each wall with straps on every single vertical 2x6. So you're about to see an amazing amount of strapping, but that's a good thing. We are in a hurricane zone. We do get high winds. I want everything holding together, especially the balloon frame walls. You know, there's no uprights, no 6x6 support there. So we're going to build those extremely sturdy. Well, hopefully y'all been enjoying the build up to this point. Judging by your comments, y'all have been enjoying it. Now we're kind of done with the same old repetitious build, and we'll move on to some other things. Well, I say that. We've still got a lot to do to these walls. We have to finish all that strapping I was talking about, and we have a lot of blocking to do. 4-foot blocking, that fire blocking, and 8-foot, so I can make sure all my sheathing's tying together and hitting at good points to meet that nail code pattern that I'm supposed to meet. So we'll have some of that stuff coming up as well. I'm waiting on a lot of hurricane straps and Simpson strong tie straps to come in. I struck out trying to purchase a lot of that locally, so I've had to order some online, and shipping is being very slow right now for some reason. So we cannot start these two big end walls until I get that in. That's okay. I think that stuff will show up about the time I get done doing all this blocking and other header strapping, all the little tedious stuff that we've got to go around and do. So that will be coming up. I've got to go ahead and get my lumber order together for all my 2x4s for the interior walls, because just as soon as we can get balloon frame walls done, they'll take a while. We're moving straight into interior walls so we can eventually get the attic up, because all I can think about is I want to get this house sheathed and dried in. We're still a good little ways away from that, but I am not going to rest until I get this house dried in and out of all the elements. You know, we're approaching hurricane season, thunderstorm season, so I don't want too much rain coming in here for much longer. So we're going to keep busting it out until we can get that done. If you have any questions, that's what the comment section's for. Don't forget to like these videos, share them if you can, and hit the little subscribe button down there. If you hit the bell icon beside the subscribe button and turn on all notifications, it'll let you know anytime I post a video. Thank y'all so much for watching.